Hello, my name's Tanya, and I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia and ME in 2011. I had chosen to take voluntary redundancy as an alternative to being sacked from my job, as my sick days were going up and up and up. My symptoms originally started long before I took that voluntary redundancy, and the first presentation was pain in my hands, and in my elbows, and then in my forearms, and then these pains started moving around my body. I'd gone through investigations along the lines of things like endometriosis, where they inflate your belly to have a good rummage around in your internal organs, and the lower pelvic pain was written off as irritable bowel. And anyway, seriously, I could talk forever on the early misdiagnoses that I had, which were many, and so after 12 years of learning about my diagnosis, but learning about it in a very kind of insular, just me kind of way, I learned that the only way to manage this condition that would work for me was medication, keeping my weight in check, and trying to avoid stress. I mean, when I was first redundant, I left that job in the summertime, and then the following March, my husband passed away suddenly. He was only 43. I was 44 at the time, and I just threw myself headfirst into getting strong, getting fit. If I was going to have to do life on my own, then I didn't have anybody to help me get up the stairs in the morning. We lived on a boat, so bedrooms were downstairs, living accommodation upstairs. So in order to take on life without him, I just started to lift weights, lift heavy, lots of strength training, losing weight in some really dramatic ways that actually significantly added to my binge eating. So my weight went from being something I kept my eye on to a battle, a real battle royale, actually, to be honest with you. I started by going up and down about 20 pounds a couple of times, and then up and down 50 pounds a couple of times. Then I got some coaching to understand why I was binge eating, why I was overeating. I still do overeat, but for different reasons. It's more to do with enjoyment and my own self-sufficiency. So anyway, the reason why I wanted to go live in this group is that I've been working with Maria now for, what is it, Maria? You'll have to put it in the comments. Probably 5-6 weeks. And the changes, she hasn't waved a magic wand. Yeah, I'm not fixed from all of my problems. I still have a lot of pain. I still have fibromyalgia symptoms, for sure. But in that short time, even though I thought it was impossible, no one's going to be able to fix me. Yeah, fibromyalgia is unfixable. ME is unfixable. This is what the medics tell you. They tell you to take a tablet and go away and make the best of it. But then saying that, I was originally told that you either had fibromyalgia for 2 years and then it went away, or if you had it for longer than 2 years, you were going to have it for the rest of your life. There's going to be nothing you can do about it, and all you could do was manage the symptoms because it was just going to get worse and worse and worse. I was told then, when I got my diagnosis, that I should expect to be in a wheelchair by the time I was 50. Yeah, I'm 56 now and I'm still walking, but I do have a wheelchair. I've spent the money. I've got a wheelchair because I'm ready for the future that they cast for me. But having worked with Maria, I can comfortably put that wheelchair back in the garage, because in just this short time I've gone from being, nothing's going to fix this. You cannot fix me, or eliminate, as this group is called. You cannot eliminate my chronic health condition, because nobody can. But in that short time, I've had revelations. And there were things like listening to myself saying to Maria, I don't feel, any better, but I do feel taller. Yeah, taller. And it was because for the first time in a long, long time, I wasn't walking all the time with either sticks or a walker. So I wasn't bent forwards all the time. I was actually standing up. Yeah. And that's why I felt taller. And as the adjustments are being made to my diet, to the supplements that I'm using, to the way that I run my day, and I included that because one of the first things that Maria did was she said, okay, how do you start your day? Well, I start the day by staggering down the stairs, letting the dog out in the garden for a pee, and then drinking coffee. She's slotted a little something in there, a little magical something. This is as close to magic as she's got. Before I drink my first coffee, I put about half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper in the bottom of a glass, sort of 200ml glass. And then I put a good, healthy squirt of just bottled lemon juice. And I fill it up with water and I drink it down. So that's cayenne pepper, lemon juice and water. And though that may not be the right thing for everybody, I'm so sure that it's made a difference to how my body deals with the caffeine hit that comes next. I feel more awake after that first cup of coffee. Awake to the point where I don't need a second cup, which is so not like me. For years I've been, trying to have one cup in the morning and that's it, but very rarely managing it. But now, now I don't even have a whole cup. Sometimes I've just moved into the kitchen. Typical. I should have been able to show you this, but I've got a mug that I only drank half of this morning. So I'm feeling more energized. I'm feeling more mentally awake. And now, the adjustments this week is looking at the supplementation that I take. A lot of the supplementation that I take is focused on like joint support and muscle support and things like that, because they're things that I've found that worked for me. One of the most amazing things that I've discovered is turmeric and black pepper. Yeah, things that you cook with. Yeah, I've been taking them in a little tablet, and it's made so much difference to the pain in my hands. I still have pain in my hands. So Maria has given me a list of things and a dosage that she wants me to take this therapeutic dose for a week. I still haven't gathered all the ingredients yet. But I'm going to try it, because nothing that she's asked me to try so far has made me feel worse. Everything has made me feel better. And if I were to stop now, I would always wonder, what else could she have done for me? What else could her holistic and open approach to not only chronic illnesses as a whole, but me and my chronic illnesses, my depression, my anxiety, my place in this world. I'm a trauma-informed somatic coach and a trauma-informed breathwork facilitator. And I need to be on the ball. I need to not be distracted by degrees of pain that punch through the codeine and the paracetamol and the gabapentin and the amitriptyline and all that stuff that I take. Sometimes when the pain punches through all that, I can't do anything. So I need to be as good as I can be. And for me, being my best self is not just about me, it's about my clients too. So I just wanted to do this live in here to publicly, well, privately in her group, say to any of you that may be doubting whether or not your condition, your situation can be improved. Yes, it can be improved. And I believe that Maria is the person to do it. She is attentive. She really pays attention, to every word that I say about how I'm feeling or what's working or what's not working. And then her recommendations are adjusted and tailored just for me, not for anybody else. Not for anybody else with fibromyalgia, not for anybody else with fibromyalgia, ME, and a history of depression and anxiety. It's just me. Just me. So start by having a conversation with her. Because the other thing that Maria is really honest. Honest, open, and, well, yeah, she's just wonderful. So have a chat with her. If she can't help you, she's going to tell you. If she can help you, she's going to tell you how. And you'll be able to work out with her how you can work with her and how you can take advantage of all of the knowledge that she's got. Because she knows her stuff and she knows a lot of stuff. So for those of you who've been watching now for 12 thank you for watching, thank you for listening, and in advance, thank you on behalf of your own body for looking at Maria, and for your future action of having a chat with her. You need to have a chat with her. It's what this whole 12 minutes has been about, really. It's just have a chat with her, have a talk. Figure out how your life can be made better. Just do it. Anyway, this is Tanya Swarbrick signing off. Bye for now.
Leave a question or comment and we'll be glad to answer. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to follow and subscribe.